So good morning, students. How are you all? Hope you're fine with the grace of the Almighty God. So students, as you know that we have already started the revision of the chapters, and now we are in chapter 18. Yesterday we did revision up to the partition of Bengal. So now we will do the revision from Swadesi and boycott. Okay. So by the name Swadesi, we can understand only boycotting. Okay. So let us read and understand this one. Today reading will be done by Muhammad Dimran. Dimran, you do the reading.
Okay, sir. Swadeshi and boycott. Indian people were not happy with the British. After the partition of Bengal, the INC launched the Swadeshi and boycott movement. People were asked to boycott goods made in Britain and buy goods which were made in their own country. Swadeshi. Bonfires of British goods, especially clothes, were held in several parts of India. The movement spread from Bengal to other parts of the country like Pune, Mumbai, and Chennai. A large number of college women participated in this movement. The British tried their best to crush the movement by mercilessly beating the protesters. Finally, the British reunited Bengal in 1911 because of the continued protests against the unfair partition. Revolutionaries.
See first Swadesi and the boycott. So you see that why the Swadesi happened. Okay, what the reason of the Swadesi what they Swadesi is what boycotting is the Swadesi movement. Okay, Swadesi movement was the where the people Indian people used to boycott the Indian goods in Swadesi movement. Okay, they started to make their own clothes by using what charkha only is a hand spinning na, that cycle type ring is there. Well, hand spinning they will do. Okay, they used to make khadi in charkha, and Gandhiji was teaching many of the followers how to make the clothes by their own charkha. Okay, by he has also gifted charkha to many people during the time of the Swadesi movement. Okay, people were asked to boycott because you see why Britishers were ruling us. What was the reason? Because they were staying here. For what reason? Because we were buying the products from them. They were getting money. For that reason only they were staying here. Okay. So Gandhiji has asked the people not to buy the products from them and rather than to make the things by our own hand. Okay. So all of us started to make their goods by the help of their own hands in the Swadesi movement. They started what? Boycotting. Finally, the British reunited the Bengal. Okay, that is part. They did the what? They did the partition of Bengal. The partition of Bengal is the division between the Hindus and the Muslims. Okay, they did the division in of the Muslims and the Hindus. One part Muslims will stay, and one part the Hindus will stay. But the people of the Hindus and the Muslims did not agree this. They told that we will not agree the partition of Bengal. Though Britishers wanted that the Muslims to stay separate from the Hindus, okay, but they will not follow. Finally, it was reunited. It was partition of Bengal was done on 1905. People were doing protest for long years, nearly about 6 years. They have done the protest. So in 1911, okay, this Bengal was reunited again the East Bengal and the West Bengal became together, and it became successful. So Swadesi movement was successful in bringing means giving up the partition of Bengal. Okay, so revolutionaries. By the word revolutionaries, what we understand, the person who can bring the changes. Okay, so now Jahin, you can listen me, no? Again he left. Again she left. So Ahana, can you listen me? Ruxanara, you read.
Sir,
Revolutionaries.
revolutionaries were people who believed that the British ruler should be treated in the same way in which they treated the Indians. They believed that the British could be driven away by using force. They were ready to sacrifice their lives for their motherland. They killed many British officers. However, most of revolutionary leaders were punished severely and even put to death. Some of the prominent revolutionaries were Bhagat Singh, Rajguru Udham Singh, Khudiram Bose, Veer Savarkar, Sukhdev, Aurobindo Ghosh, Chandrasekhar Azad, Master Surya
Master Da,
Sen,
Master Da, Master Da.
Master Surya Sen, Batukeshwar Datta, and Ajit Singh. Gandhiji's
So,
childhood.
revolutionaries. Revolutionaries are the people, as I have already told, that they are the people who bring the changes in the society. So, see, some people were also ready to sacrifice their life. Okay, they will give up their life, but they will not accept the Britishers' rule. Understood? And they and some of the prominent revolutionaries or persons during that time, okay, are Bhagat Singh, Rajguru, Udham, then Singh and Khudiram Bose, Veer Savarkar, Sukhdev, Aurobindo Ghosh, Chandrasekhar Azad, Master Surya Sen, Butukeshwar Datta, and Ajit Singh. Okay. Now, next, Gandhiji's childhood we will study. So, Masudur, you read Gandhiji's childhood.
Okay, sir. Gandhiji's childhood. Mohandas Karmachand Gandhi was born on
It's not
2nd
Karmachand.
to
Hey, this is not Karmachand. This is Karamchand. Not don't say Karmachand.
Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was born on 2 October 1869 in Porbandar, Gujarat. As a child, Gandhiji was very shy and avoided the company of his classmates. He was an average student. He was an average student. Gandhiji's books and lessons were his sole companions. He never lied either to his teachers or to his schoolmates. Gandhiji was deeply inspired by the stories of
Stop, stop,
Sharavan
stop, stop,
and
stop, stop,
Raja.
stop. He never, what you read told this line, you read Gandhiji books and lessons were his sole companions. After that, you read,
He never lied either to his
stop,
teachers or
stop. He never lied, it is not lead, okay? He never lied.
he
Say,
never lied.
either to his teachers or to his schoolmates.
He
Say,
never lied. He never lied either to his teachers or to his schoolmates. Gandhiji was deeply inspired by the stories of Shahravan and Raja Harishchandra.
it is Shravan
When
and Raja
Gandhi
Harishchandra. Okay, Shravan and Raja Harishchandra. Okay, so next read.
Shravan Raja Harishchandra. When Gandhiji was in high school, Mr. Guys, the education inspector, had come for an inspection during the exams. He asked the students to write 5 words as a spelling exercise. One of the words was kettle, and Gandhiji had misspelled it. His teacher promoted Gandhiji to copy the spelling from his neighbor's slate. But Gandhiji did not do so. Everyone got the spellings correct except Gandhiji.
Read next.
First World War. When the First World War broke out in 1914, many Indian soldiers were sent along with the British soldiers to fight the war. In addition, the British government imposed heavy taxation on the Indians to recover the losses incurred during the World War. The British continued with their strategy of divide and rule based
Is
on religious
strategy,
lines.
not strategy. Say strategy.
Strategy.
Say strategy.
The British continued.
Say it again.
The
Repeat.
British continued with
No.
strategy of divide and
Stop. Say it, strategy.
strategy.
Not strategy.
Strategy.
Is what is there. You just see it. Listen. What is there? Strategy is you are saying. No, that's what will be the spelling of strategy? Okay, you say me. Masudur.
Sir, strategy.
No, how did you say strategy? Strategy, it will be, how it will be strategy? Tell me. Strategy will be STREGEY, yes or no? STREGY, I think so. Strategy, yes. Then here what is given here? Strategy. Yes. Here strategy is given here. Break the word and spell, then you will get it. STRAT, strategy. T is there, right? STRAT is strategy. Then GY, strategy. Okay. Of divide and rule based on the religious lines. This led to the formation of the Muslim League in 1906. Okay. So see, Gandhiji's childhood, from small onwards, Gandhi was a very, very good and punctual and honest child. He never lied to his teacher. Okay. And when there's a story also where Gandhi was once school teacher was helping Gandhi. Okay. Suddenly inspector came and gave to write cattle word. Gandhi wrote it mistake. Then the teacher showed the correct spelling, and also Gandhi never copied. The teacher even told to copy from the neighbor student, but Gandhi did not copy. He stayed loyal. All the students got corrected, but Gandhi did not get the correct answer. Okay, from this we can know his honesty. Okay, so everyone got spelling correct, only he was that who got the wrong. The First World War. If you say about the First World War broke out at 1914, many of the Indian soldiers were sent to the British soldiers to fight the war. In addition, the British government imposed heavy taxation on the Indians to recover the losses which was occurred in the First World War. The British continued with the strategy of the divide and rule based on the religious line. This led to the formation of the Muslim League in 1906. See, what was the reason of the formation of the Muslim League? During the time of the partition of Bengal only, the Britishers understood that the India can be divided on the religious issue by giving more and more importance to the Hindus and the Muslims separately. They were treating this Hindu and the Muslim not one religion. They were treating as a Hindu and the Muslim as a separate religion. Like, for example, they were going and saying to the Hindus that the Muslims are bad, whereas they were going and saying to the Muslims that the Hindus are bad. in their mind they were creating negativity against each other. Okay, as a result, what happened? There was so many, the associations was formed. Okay, now Lord Curzon, who was during that time viceroy, in 1906 helped the Nawab of Bengal in order to form Muslim League. So hence we can say that the in 1906, okay, that is 1906, Muslim League was formed. The coming of the Mahatma. Okay, we'll study and we'll start in the next class. Now I will ask some spellings, word spellings. Okay, so learn in the next class, and you come about the word meanings and the spellings. You learn it very properly. I'll ask you do the book reading because this is very essential for you. Otherwise, your learning also will be mistake. Okay, till then, that take care. Thank you. Bye bye, everyone.